After a year-long investigation, a House committee says Dan Snyder did play a role in the toxic Commanders culture.
Yeah, the committee released a nearly 80-page report today. It says the NFL and the team covered up decades worth of sexual misconduct. DC News Now reporter Mariel Carbone joining us live tonight in studio. Mariel, you've been going through the report this afternoon. What can you tell us?
Well, listen, the report, there's nothing really groundbreaking in it. It's the same details and stories we've heard. Accusations of sexual harassment of female employees by team leadership, lewd videos created of cheerleaders, and so on. But what is new here is for the first time we can read word for word what Dan Snyder said to that House committee, or rather what he didn't say. According to the report, Snyder said, "I can't recall more than 100 times during his 11-hour testimony." It wasn't an attempt to be evasive and misleading. He used that phrase on a number of different topics, from his knowledge on settlement agreements to the accusation that he directed employees to make inappropriate videos of team cheerleaders. Here is one of those exchanges. Snyder was asked, "What did you do in response to learning about those lewd videos?" Snyder said, "I can't recall what was done. I can't recall. I can't recall what the team did." He was asked again, "I'm asking what you did, Mr. Snyder," to which he said, "What I did is just tell the truth and to deny this about me." So that is how much of the deposition went, according to the report. The report also says Snyder interfered with the committee's investigation, intimidated witnesses, and hired private investigators to find out what was going on with the NFL's investigation into that same alleged misconduct. Now, in response to this report, the Minority House Committee, or the GOP committee, also put out its own report, which accuses Democrats of wasting taxpayer dollars in this investigation. It claims the goal of all of this was just to force Snyder out, and that the committee did not fully investigate team manager Bruce Allen, who was sending inappropriate photos by email. But, you know, just to be fair, there is a 300-page long detail of the testimony where the House committee did interview Allen as well. Reporting in the studio, I'm Mariel Carbone, DC News Now.
Mariel, thank you. Meanwhile, attorneys Lisa Banks and Deborah Katz, who are representing more than 40 former employees of the Commanders, released this statement. The report also reveals the NFL's shameless efforts to cover up the wrongdoing and protect Mr. Snyder at all costs. While attorneys for the Washington Commanders released this statement, investigators demonstrated almost immediately that they were not interested in the truth and were only interested in chasing headlines by pursuing one side of the story. Today's report is the predictable culmination of that one-sided approach.